the speech for Crystal Rondeau because she couldn't be with us today, but she has a story that I think you all want to hear. Hi, my name is Crystal Rondeau, and I am a 26-year-old cannabis patient. I'm going to give you some insight into my life. I was diagnosed with Spinal Muscular Atrophy Type 2, SMA2, for short, when I was 1 and a half. SMA2 is a genetic neuromuscular disease that is progressive. It causes muscle weakness and atrophy in the extremities, swallowing and breathing until it becomes fatal. I started using a wheelchair at 3 years old. As a kid, I was in and out of the hospital about 300 times for pneumonia. At 13, I was diagnosed with a form of leukemia and went through 2.5 years of chemotherapy. At 15, I went into respiratory failure and had to be resuscitated, then trached and ventilated. While all these life-changing events were happening, my pain was increasing. I tried everything: acupuncture, massage, surgical procedures, stretches, everything. Nothing helped for very long. My doctors kept offering me pain medication. Medications I never wanted to start using. Why didn't I want to start using them? Well, they're highly addictive. They can slow down respiratory function, cause ulcers, and damage your liver. Problems I don't need to add to my list. I resorted to using massive doses of Tylenol and Advil every 4 hours exactly. Despite the high doses, it only took the edge off, and I was building up a tolerance to the meds. Some people may think I could have just sucked up my pain and that I was being a wuss over it, yet the pain had effects of its own. Uncontrolled pain compromises immune function, promotes tumor growth, and compromises healing with increased death rates. I couldn't leave my house because I was using every ounce of energy to fight through my pain. My relationships were suffering. It's hard to explain why you keep bailing on plans. I had to leave university due to not being able to handle the pain. The medications that doctors prescribe are highly addictive and have extreme side effects on a person's health and cause approximately 37,000 deaths annually. Yet doctors will prescribe them over a plant that has been proven to be useful and safe. There have been 0 deaths from marijuana overdose. In fact, you cannot overdose on marijuana. I personally know medical and governmental professionals that use cannabis, and some don't use it for medicine. If people stop hiding, it'll be less taboo and easier to access for people like me. Right now, everyone hides it, excluding today, but somehow they expect laws to change. Well, in order for a change to occur, we need people to come out as potheads and come out of the grow closet. And I say, I do consume cannabis too. Talk to your doctors about it and ask what their opinion is. And if you can write your MPs expressing your opinions and experiences, that's great too. That is why they are there. The Liberal government needs to stop arrests for cannabis crimes. No one belongs in jail for cannabis. The raids on dispensaries have to stop. And patients need dignified, affordable access, rather than our government catering to the corporate big bud. A few years ago, I would not be here. I was anti-marijuana because I didn't know anything about it except the propaganda and myths. Then I met Mike and learned about it. I became more open to it. Then I hired someone else who uses cannabis for pain as well. I was having a particularly bad day and my pain was excruciating. I was open to trying cannabis for the first time. Julie talked to my mom and they decided to give me some cookies that Julie left at my house just in case. That little piece of cookie and my pain melted away to 0. People's views on cannabis can change. Mine did. So let's start educating. Let's start talking and let's make a change. I am Crystal Rondeau and I'm a patient, not a criminal. Alright, so for clarity's sake, I am not Crystal Rondeau, but I wanted to tell her story because she couldn't be here today. So think about Crystal's story as you go about the of your day. Thanks so much, and I will give the mic to Steve now.